What would you say if I told you that there are just 3 skills that you need to be a great virtual assistant? What's up, everyone? I'm Erin. I am a VA and I teach new assistants like you tips, tools, and tutorials to run a great virtual assistant business. And I want to talk to you about the 3 core skills that every VA needs to run a successful business. The first is communication. Communication is kind of a wide umbrella, but it covers written and verbal communication. And you need to have strong communication skills in order to maintain strong client relationships. Now, that might seem obvious, but when you are starting your business, you can feel overwhelming. You're getting texts from clients, you're getting emails from clients, they want phone calls, you're doing video chats, you're communicating with other people to get tasks done. It can feel overwhelming. So having a core skill of a strong communicator is necessary, not only to keep yourself in order, to keep your tasks in order, but to make sure that you are strongly communicating with clients things that are working well, tasks that you're working on, maybe even things that they've not provided to you that you need. Your communication skills can actually impact your client satisfaction and your client retention. Here's an example of how poor communication can totally tank your business. Let's say a client sends you a task request, flight booking, for example. It might be that you see the task, that you see it in your inbox and you think, I'll get to that later. And then later accidentally turns into 24 to 48 hours later. And all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, my client sent me a task request 2 days ago and I forgot to respond. That is poor communication. On one side, your client has no clue if you actually saw the task. So they're sending things out into outer space, hopefully hoping that you see their task requests in their inbox. But if you don't respond, they're already unhappy because they don't know. They're like, are they working on my flights? Should I be booking my own flights? Are they even checking their emails? Am I paying them for nothing? It's this kind of poor communication that can really make for a bad relationship pretty quickly. The second skill that is super imperative to your business is time management and organization. If you are not a highly organized person already, you are going to struggle as a virtual assistant. Theoretically, you will have more than one client. You could have 4 clients, 5 clients, 10 clients. Maybe you're this amazing salesperson and you have 20 clients that you're working with. If you are not an organized person, you will struggle to even meet deadlines for one single client. If you find yourself dropping the ball or missing assignments or not responding to emails or missing tasks, if you find yourself constantly missing deadlines or messing up, that is a great way to make sure that all your clients fire you. Now, I am not a naturally highly organized person myself, which you might find surprising. I tend to look at more of the big picture and not so much the tiny details. And I realize that as a VA, you often need to be dialed into those small details to make sure that you're not letting anything drop through the cracks. So my most practical tip for you is to make sure that you're utilizing some sort of tool. It could be as simple as a pen and a piece of paper where you're writing down your daily to-do list. It could be something like a task management system, like a Trello or Aura, which is something that I use. Or you could even prioritize your deadlines and your tasks by putting them into your calendar, which is also something that I do. Time blocking has really helped me be a better, faster, more concise VA because I physically put all of my clients' tasks for the day or the week into my calendar so I know when to be working on certain tasks and I know when certain things are due. But if you are not a naturally organized person, I don't want you to sweat it and think that you're doomed as a virtual assistant. It's just that you need to get tools. You need to use tools and use them consistently to help yourself. The third most important skill you need to be a great VA is technical proficiency. And I know technical skills can mean a lot of different things. So let's dial down on what you need at bare minimum to be a great VA. At bare minimum, it will help you if you are familiar with either the Google Workspace, so Google Docs, Google Slides, and Google Sheets, and or the equivalent, which is Microsoft Office, so Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, or Microsoft PowerPoint. Those Google and Microsoft are pretty similar. So if you are proficient in one of those 2 suites, you're already golden. Chances are you're going to do a lot of data entry in Google Sheets or Excel. Chances are you're going to be doing a lot of research and writing out research documents and recommendations on either Google Docs or Microsoft Word. If you are familiar and comfortable with those tools at the bare minimum, you're doing a good job. You might want to shore up your skills in certain project management tools. Some more practical and popular tools I've noticed people use are Notion, Airtable, Asana, and Trello. These are all things that you can peruse for free to get a sense, but essentially a lot of clients like to have some sort of a task or project management system that they can use with their VAs. All that means is that if your client uses Notion, the website Notion, that they are creating and sharing a space for you to work on tasks together. So they might create a page where they assign you tasks, and you simply go to that website and look at your tasks that are due throughout the week. That's all it means. But being familiar and being comfortable with using tech or tools like that is in your best interest. And so if you are unfamiliar currently with technology or trends, or maybe you feel uncomfortable with using online technology, I implore you to use this time as you're building your business to watch YouTube videos, to take online courses. There are certification programs, there are free certification programs through Google, for example, that will teach you how to improve upon your skills. If you are uncomfortable with any kind of technology, it is time for you to step out of your comfort zone and get comfortable with Googling. Clients are not going to expect you to know how to do everything all the time flawlessly. And so if they give you an assignment that you're unfamiliar with, or they ask you about a tool that you've never used before you respond to them and say, nope, not going to do this task because I don't know how to do it, or yep, totally fine, I'm going to figure it out on the fly. Before you respond to them at all, take the time to actually Google, what is this tool? How is it used? What does it look like? Is there a free trial you can sign up for and get used to the workflow? Are there YouTube videos that walk you through how to use this tool? There are ways that you can help yourself before your knee-jerk reaction to your client is, no, I don't know how to do this, or yeah, I'll figure it out. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Don't be afraid to embrace continuous learning and some kind of professional development as your VA journey evolves, because it will evolve. If you have any specific questions about your business in 2024, leave me a comment below. I am here to help you launch and grow. I also have 3 different offerings on my own website. If you go to erinbooth.com, I've got standalone courses priced from $12 US each. I've got a 12-week program that comes with monthly coaching that will help you establish and grow your brand new business. And I have a membership for $10 a month that also gives you access to all of my small standalone courses. So you've got options. I am here to help you. And of course, if you have any questions as you start to develop your new business, leave me a comment below. I try to get to all of your comments and questions in a timely manner. Hopefully this video was helpful, or at least got you guys thinking about what kind of skills you need in order to embark upon a new business in 2024. I am super excited for you. Everything is remote, everything is moving remote, everybody is more comfortable with remote work, so this is a perfect time to jump into virtual assistants. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I'll catch you on next week's video.